What up guys, we're back at it with some Fable Lost Chapters, and this of course is my retrospective playthrough where I just kind of play the game and see how it holds up in the year 2022. Anyway, in the last video we just got done marrying Lady Grace. That was pretty exciting. It literally already wants us to go to the Litchfield Graveyard. That's pretty extreme. We're gonna see if there's any quests to do before that one, because after that we're going to jail, pretty much. Oh, here we go. Perfect. I guess let's start with Darkwood Disturbance, since that one's like actually a pretty easy one, not even gonna lie. And then we'll decide on the execution tree, which part of that we want to actually do. Also, one thing about Fable is like, I feel like the landscape in general has like a lot more of like a mystic feel to it in the first Fable. In Fable 2 and 3, it really honestly just kind of feels like you're walking to some normal ass towns and some normal ass forests for the most part. I know they have like some pretty like dank and dark looking forests, but like they kind of just look like scary, sketchy forests. They don't actually look like all that mythical, really. It's kind of hard to describe what I mean by like this sort of like mythical look or whatever, but like it's kind of like the difference between Morrowind and like Oblivion almost, you know what I mean? Where like it seems like games have been getting like more normal or something, I guess, as time goes on. Back in this era, it seemed like everybody was like really interested in creating this like super unique, mythical, like alien universe pretty much.
So the guild thought I needed some help, did they?
Well, I mean,
What do they think, that I'm some sort of damsel in distress? Well, you might as well make yourself useful now.
you might as well make yourself useful by doing literally all of the work, right? You don't do knockdowns, do you? I think she might. I'm hoping she's not that type of annoying, but she really might be. This is so much fucking easier when you're not like, oh, you're gonna do this with the stick only or something stupid like that. Literally just kill the stuff. It's pretty easy.
And it looks like we have company.
How convenient. Calm down. It seems like the more of them you kill, the more of them you have to fight. I'm not even gonna fucking lie. Swear to God, this is like literally about to be like the most I've struggled with this quest. And literally only just because I keep killing them so fast. It's like if you can keep them fucking busy, then like you don't have to worry about them. But if you're like constantly killing them, well, they're constantly spawning, aren't they? It's a little bit ridiculous, honestly, how many of these just keep respawning. Oh, really? Hold up, what? This whole time I didn't even need Berserk for this. What the fuck, dude? You're kidding.
The incantation worked.
Definitely super good to know. Legitimately, this whole time I did not need Berserk to be killing those guys. I just needed the multi-strike. I might as well. It's the only fucking spell I'm using right now. I might as well have it be good. So now it's time to make decisions. We gotta... I swear to God I had a quarter somewhere. There it is. Oops. So let's see. I guess heads off with the head. We do execution tree. Tails we rescue. Well, that's boring. Get to kill the dude. It was honestly kind of a bad flip. I'm not even gonna lie. But like, I feel like reflipping it is even worse, because then you're just fucking with the probability. Like, it's almost guaranteed to fucking land on the other one. Not really guaranteed. Probability is still probability, but if you're doing a double coin flip probability, the probability of landing on two instead of one and the other is technically the same, but technically different.
We better get moving now. You're finally.
I definitely like the guards from this game better, though. Like, not only just like the guards themselves, but like they're funnier. They got like the we guards, man. We got like the guard accent. I don't even know what that accent was, but like, you know what I mean. Like, these guys are fucking goofy ass motherfuckers. Oh, at your side? God damn it. I'll bring up the rear, I guess.
Last few tries was a mess. Took a day to clean up all the body parts. True, but then the guys on this job last time didn't have a hero at their side. Now, did they? You won't free him again?
True.
There. He's there.
Really?
Don't let him run away.
He's not running away, he's walking away.
Without you at our side, stick close. Play the game, mate. Stick fire.
Play the game, mate. I keep forgetting I'm supposed to, like, do this.
A few? It'll be an army pig.
You reckon?
He's a squeal. He's a cocky bugger, isn't he? You'd think imminent beheading would humble a man.
Right.
They just won't give up, will they?
Bah, 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 bah. Gotta love that multi-strike. I think the biggest fuck up of Fable 2 and 3 was not having multi-strike. That shit slaps! Like 5 times in a row. Where are they at? Oh, behind us, huh? Simple when you know how. Oh shit, there's more of them too. God, these guys walk so slow. Hey, what is this, fucking Oblivion or something? Jesus Christ. It's still better than the whole, like, fucking hand-holding system or whatever. I hated that shit.
Don't go through there alone. Let us lead the way.
Right. I felt like they still fucking ambush us, like, here even. And we start from back there again for some reason. Or, you know, I guess Fable 3 did have some execution quests. I was gonna say, the other games didn't have enough execution quests. There's that part where, what's his face? Logan? Is that the, not Logan. Logan's your brother. Reaver. There's a part where Reaver fucking kills. I think there's like 2 parts where he kills somebody. You know, we're already here. And I think we actually do have enough time to do this. So I think we're going to try to bust through this bad boy real quick. In reality, it's not even that long of a quest. There is the Circle of the Dead part, which takes a second, I guess. But really, it's not that bad of a quest. It's just not. If I understand correctly, I just got to, like, kill this guy, basically. You don't even have to kill him, by the way. You talk to him, he'll, like, let you into the place. But that's neither here nor there. Seems like a pretty sick dude anyway. Might as well kill him. I believe there's a shovel in that chest. But you are definitely going to want your shovel for this. I'm just like, I'm trying to piece together how these guys come out of the ground fast enough to hurt me even when I'm in like slow-mo. Look at those mushrooms, bro. I didn't see mushrooms like that in Fable 3.
My armor, my helmet, my sword and my shield. Sword and my shield. Gather for me in the path I shall yield.
I think actually some of the DLC that you can get for Fable Anniversary is actually Nostro's armor. And I know you can definitely get his sword. But I think there is actually a mod for Nostro's armor. Or not a mod, but like, you know, DLC. It might as well be a mod though, because like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, imagine making people pay for shit that literally already exists in the fucking game. Like, oh, Nostro's armor? You mean that stuff that you already have the fucking graphical model for? Like, I don't know. Especially with, like, the sword, when you, like, literally have Nostro wielding a sword. Actually, no, he wields his armor, too, when you fight him. So, like, seriously, what the fuck? Like, they literally have this shit, like, fucking stitched together already. Like, they didn't have to do anything but release it, and they charge money for it? Like, what the fuck? Like, all of those fucking DLC packs are fundamentally broken. I think there's, like, one of them that, like, is technically good. I don't think it is, actually. I'm trying to think. What? I feel like there's, like, one of the DLC isn't, like, straight up bullshit. Oh, I think it's just the price isn't bullshit. That's the only thing. But like, if you buy all the DLC for Fable Anniversary, it literally costs like, it's either as much or more than like just buying the base game itself. And you have to understand that the DLC doesn't actually give you any extra content. It literally just adds like armor and weapons to the game. It's like there's literally like 2 or 3 different armor and weapon packs, and that's all it is just armor and fucking weapon packs. Doesn't add any quests, doesn't add any locations, doesn't add any NPCs, doesn't add fucking anything like that. You download the fucking DLC and it's like, oh, you get this sword that was technically already in the game. You get this armor that was technically already in the game. You get this armor that was absolutely already in the game, but we just changed the color on it. Like, what the fuck, honestly. Like, the game costs like $25 or some shit, right? And then the DLC, which basically just gives you all the guard uniforms and like some of the boss weaponry and stuff, $15. Like, for fucking what? For stuff that literally already exists in the game files? Like, what? like for texture files that literally, quite literally already fucking exist, like I just don't understand. I just don't. Like if they were like completely like brand new unique objects that have never been like graphicked before ever, like sure. We are quite literally talking about stuff that already graphically exists in the game. Even worse, they have stuff that like is literally already a thing that you can use. Like they'll be like, oh, you know the fucking, like first of all, you know the apprentice outfit, which is like probably like, it looks cool, but it's probably like the most useless outfit in the fucking game. Like, oh yeah, you know that thing? You know how like those other dudes wear fucking like black ones? Oh yeah, guess what? You get a black one. Like, oh, I have to pay money for it though? Like it literally exists in the game like multiple times over. Like, what are you fucking talking about? And it's not only just the fact that it exists in the game, but it's quite literally the fact that I almost want to say every single piece of DLC for Fable Anniversary is quite literally stuff that already existed as a free mod for Fable the Lost Chapters. Like, if you wanted a Jack of Blaze armor, which again is another thing you pay $15 for. It all comes in the same pack. Not like you're paying $15 for Jack of Blaze armor by itself. You're paying $15 for a bunch of stuff that includes Jack of Blaze armor. The point being, you're spending $15 to wear Jack of Blades armor, when in Fable the Lost Chapters, all you had to do was go online and download the Jack of Blades armor mod, and it was quite literally the exact same thing. So like, in reality here, what we're dealing with is a situation where you have game developers quite literally stealing intellectual property from workshop creators, calling it their own creation, and then selling it for a profit. Fucking what? Okay, I guess intellectual property is like kind of like the wrong wording to use there, because technically it's always going to be their intellectual property because it's their game. But it's like they're quite literally taking like homebrew like free mods for Fable the Lost Chapters, they're porting them to Fable Anniversary, and then charging you $15 for them. Like, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck? And then they have the audacity to like still give people the option to mod this game. Like, you can't have fucking both, dude. Like, what the fuck? So like, what is it against the rules or something to create the DLC as a mod? Like, how are you gonna have DLC that's all cosmetic and then also have a modding community? You know what I mean? Like, what is gonna stop the modding community from saying, fuck this DLC, we're just gonna make it free? There's literally nothing stopping them from doing that. What the fuck? Except for the fact that I think Fable Anniversary is actually harder to mod than Fable the Lost Chapters. I actually don't know much about modding either game, but if I remember correctly, Fable the Lost Chapters has a lot more modding capabilities than Fable Anniversary does, but I wouldn't quote me on that because I honestly don't know about either game when it comes to modding. Anyways, though, that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like. It definitely helps me out. And if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to this channel if you want to check out any more of this content or any of my other gaming content for that matter. And of course, as always, for the little as 99 cents a month, you can become a channel member, help support this channel monetarily, help me pay some bills around here, that sort of thing. Yeah, with that being said, I've been Plock the Master Gamer with some Fable the Lost Chapters, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.